Adam Smash! What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Reports. Today we're here to talk about the Promised Neverland Chapter 92 and how about Adam coming in like the Hawk like we knew he would when we saw this big hulking kid just muttering the number of Norman, which we still haven't got a resolution for yet, but I'm sure it was all part of Norman's plan. But to see him rampage in and just manhandle Lewis like that, even though I knew it was coming, it was still hyped to see nonetheless. But Lewis is just too smart. I am very pleased with how this character is being portrayed because I was a little bit disappointed by Bayon and, the rest of the people, Nos and Noma that we got here. Even though, they got some casualties under their belt, we haven't really lost anybody yet. And honestly, these humans, even though they're battered and bruised, they're still winning this battle, at least until they got to Lewis. So I'm glad he wasn't swept under the rug as quickly as, Bayon and everybody else was. They're still having problems with him, and this guy is such a monster, and he's so intelligent that he even knew what Adam was when he saw him. He was like, oh, so this is that experiment, or these are like the type of kids that Bayon was experimenting with back in Lambda. So that kind of makes me wonder about what's going on too, because what purpose would the demons need to make somebody like Adam? I mean, it's the things that you have like with chickens where they pump them up with steroids, antibiotics to make them, more plump and bigger to eat. But when you're dealing with a genetic freak like you're dealing with Adam, he was clearly built for some type of battle, which makes me wonder what lies beneath the surface in this series. Like maybe, Lewis probably, well, we know Lewis isn't the end all to be all, but maybe we're probably on to something. Maybe the demons were getting ready to prepare a war against the humans with genetically modified humans. Maybe they're trying to take out the demons. The way things are going nowadays, and I don't want to bring Darlene and Franks into this, the demons may even be trying to go after something else. And that's the theory crafting that we end up doing Promised Neverland, and it's probably far-fetched, but not really, because why would they make something like Adam? He definitely ain't just to eat. There's something going on there, and I would really like to know what you guys think about that as well, because I think we got something bigger going on. I mean, at base, they probably were making these type of humans in order to fight back for the war that they were just waiting on to start, waiting on somebody to break the promise. But wouldn't that be interesting if there's something else in play as well? And also, we gotta talk about the big panel, the last page, because there's no way Emma, well, we know Emma isn't dead. Emma's definitely going to be injured, with her just getting impaled through the stomach by Lewis in this battle. But we haven't seen anybody fall really, but Crone and Connie at the beginning. So all the people that these demons have taken out, nobody, well, wait a minute, I'll take that back. Isn't Paula dead? Nah, yeah, they killed the coolest looking character, the one that looked like a ninja. She's out of there. If she's still alive, ooh, that's some bullshit. But we know Emma's gonna be okay. And while this being shonen, Promised Neverland is pretty dark, but I just know it's not gonna be something like, she's gonna turn to a log and come behind them with a Rasengan or anything. But with her getting stabbed, she should be out of this battle effectively. Now, that doesn't mean that she isn't going to get up on her resolve and, have some type of master plan, have something up her sleeve that's going to end up winning the battle over. But we shouldn't see Emma for a chapter or two now, or however long this arc is going to be, because if you get stabbed in the torso, you should be out the game. We saw that with some of the people that's holed up back with, not Lewis, I was thinking Lucas. See, their names are so close that I'm forgetting now. I mean, he basically has a whole camp of people that are wounded, and we can't get back to get Emma there. So just by her being wounded on the battlefield, we know she's going to come into play later. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if she's 100% fine. But I think at this point, with her getting wounded like that, it should be left to that man and Ray and Violet, who I completely forgot about. I forgot she was still in play. And we still got Nigel too. It should be up to them to take them out. Even though Emma is, for all intents and purposes, the main character, for them to have her get stabbed, I'm hoping they're doing that to take her out the game for a little while and we can get somebody else some spotlight. But it's a bold move for them to do that, because the way that comics and manga and things is done, we're not worried about Emma. We know Emma's not gone for good. It's just a matter of how long she's going to be gone and what she has on her sleeve when she comes back. And we also found out that Louis used to be a wild boy. I mean, we got that flashback of how he used to look. He looked similar to Noma. Or he looked similar to Nas. I'm sorry. He looked like when they showed that flashback of him, of all the bodies that he took out back in the day, when he was like, you know, I can rapidly regenerate my body, because when Ray came along with the plan, he was like, this guy still hurts. So even though he is regenerating, we still need to keep attacking him to the point where we wear him down, to the point where we wound him. The only thing is, do we have enough weapons to get to that point and take them out? But Lewis pointed out that, you know, I'm losing a step. You know, I'm not regenerating as fast as I used to, and this is starting to hurt a little bit. Back in the day, I would have absolutely loved this. And it's not to say that I don't love it now, but it's just not as easy anymore. So you can see him exposing the weakness as well, and in his own way, even tipping his hat to the humans for actually finding out that he has a limit to this regeneration. Now, can they last long enough for them to actually break it and get through is going to remain to be seen. But how scary is Lewis? This isn't even his prime. This is an aged Lewis. This is a Lewis that's been around for centuries or decades and centuries, or however long he's been around, and he's this scary. Imagine how scary he was in his prime. And it got me also wanting to see some of the backstory and see like some of the things like when these demons first came to be, and some of the things before the promise, you know, when things were free for all, when everybody was hunting everybody. It was probably Bedlam out there. And I mean, this Lewis guy is scary. He's very intelligent, and he was able to use Adam's strength as their weakness as well. He was able to read the situation and say, this is all new to you. Yes, you're strong, you're fast, you can straight up throw a house at me, but you don't know what you're doing, so I'm going to use that against you, because overall you're just a brute. So Adam's throwing houses at this guy. Lewis is predicting it, because that's what he's doing, and he's using it to take everybody else out. You know, he for a little while took out that man, you know, he was hanging on top of the roof, and when Adam ran into it, that took him out of commission for a little while. Also, we have Violet and Nigel, who almost got smashed by the house because Adam's just going on a rampage, and Lewis was using that to his advantage. Even though the humans did get a drop on him while all this was going on, they were hitting him from all sides while he was regenerating. They were actually able to get a good hit off of him, taking out his chin. So that's going to take a lot for him to regenerate if he didn't already. But the fact that he assessed the situation so quickly and used the human's greatest weapon, which was this rampaging hawk, against them to buy him some time, and fatally, well, we can't say fatally, let's just going to say that he wounded Emma. That was smart on Lewis's end, and this was a very fast chapter. This was probably the most action-packed chapter of the Promised Neverland that I've seen. If I can remember, this had to be the most action that we've seen in the entire series. So it was really a quick read. There's not too much to really dive into besides, you know, they keep showing that monkey. Like, that monkey is something. That monkey has Lewis's brain. He has some type of connection to him. And I still think if you take that thing out, it's going to be the key to taking on Lewis. But we'll just have to see where that goes. So guys, definitely let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. Did you like the whole thing with Adam? I know I did. I was hyped to see him come in like the Hulk, the Juggernaut, and, you know, give Lewis a run for his money. And of course, you knew as soon as Ray hit the field, things were going to change to the humans' advantage. But how long can they last against this monster Lewis? And I keep saying again and again and again, the deciding factor of this battle is going to be whoever slips up first. And I don't see Lewis slipping up anytime soon. I'm going to be honest here. I really do think Lewis is going to get away. He is too good of a villain right now for them to take out. Even though they're making it a little bit convincing, we're starting to see that he's wearing down. Overall, I would like to see him last. And again, with him knowing that Adam was an experiment, I really want to get into why he was an experiment, because come on now, you wasn't trying to make, you know, buffer chickens. You're making a weapon like Adam for a reason. So that's when things are really going to open up with this series. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. As I always say, you guys will be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.